Good morning. I'm Lisa Redwine. I'm the manager and wine director for the Shores Restaurant in La Jolla, California.
I'm Lindsay Pomeroy, owner of the Wine Smarties Wine Education Company here in San Diego. And we're tasting a couple wines for the San Diego Bay Food and Wine Festival coming up in November.
Yes, absolutely. Both of these wines will be featured at the festival, so we'll have an opportunity not only to evaluate these wines and kind of give you a sneak peek, but also how to properly evaluate wines as you move through the festival. So I think we're ready to begin.
Great. Should we start with the Muscadet, the white? So how would you describe the color?
I would say this is a pale straw.
Pale straw, yeah.
It has definitely some green in the meniscus or in the sides of the glass. You know, the concentration's quite light. It's a younger, a younger wine.
Definitely.
So when you smell the wine, for me, it's a very methodical tasting method. No matter what leaves out of the glass, I try and stay consistent in my evaluation. So for me, the first thing I think of is, what is this wine telling me in the nose? And the first thing I'm thinking about is this wine sound. Are there any detectable flaws in the wine? And for me, no, I don't smell any mustiness, I don't smell any corkiness, I don't smell any burnt matches or nail polish. So I would say that the wine is sound. And then what I do is I really go through and I think about the intensity of what, how fragrant is it? And then too, is it telling me, is this wine a younger wine or is it an older wine? In the nose, for me, it's just really pretty, like a white acacia flower. There's a little bit of floral notes in there, a little honeysuckle from the stirring of the leaves, but the fruit is really what you want to look at first. And for me, it's Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, apple for sure.
And then
maybe a lemon.
Yeah, lemon and
lemongrass thing almost.
Lemongrass, and then for me, when cooking, when you're zesting a lemon, you get that
like
little,
a rind.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
lemon
good.
rind. Why don't you go ahead and let's take a sip and talk about the palate.
All right.
So when we look at the wine, the first thing that we're going to think about is we're going to talk about, is the wine dry or is it sweet, and really evaluate that. So the wine is really, it's dry to bone dry. I mean, it really just is a dry, crisp wine. And then the body of the wine, and it's a medium-bodied wine.
Yeah.
You take it, you sip it, it gives you that little...
It's got a nice, surly, nice
creaminess,
creamy.
but it gives you a great burst of acidity, and then it kind of just... It nicely disappears off your palate. And what it does, truly, is it incites you to take another sip of wine.